The riots in St. Paul's sent out shockwaves that were felt throughout the country.
Margaret Thatcher, when she won her second general election, stated that, we have got to do something for the inner cities.
He was throwing money at the problem. There's a lot more funding the year after the riot. Make the community have more resource by making the people understand that more should be done.
A local development agency was created for St. Paul's, led by Kumba Balagun, a young charismatic community leader determined to spark a change.
The problems have got to be solved through genuine discussion on both sides, mutual respect, mutual understanding.
Even though that they supported it, I don't think that the government knew enough how to support the black community. I don't even think the local government knew how to support the black community.
In 1986, the police began an apparent routine search for drugs in St. Paul's, codenamed Operation Delivery.
People said to them, you claim that you come to raid for drugs. Now you get what you want, now leave the area.
They said that they didn't want to leave the area until the area had returned to normal, and I pointed out that the only abnormality was the police presence because the other people lived there.
Yo, selector, what I do? Do some dancehall thing, man.
Really don't know all the things that you do. I see you walking in passes and crew. Say you're on straight lane and round avenue. Done 21, gonna do 22.
It's having some national directive. Because if you look, recently there's been raid, in Brixton, Andsworth, and various black communities throughout the country. So I think this thing is a natural thing. I think it's been supported and pushed by the Home Secretary because obviously the general election is just around the corner, and he is a platform to come back to power on. This law and order ticket.
It demoralises the residents, black and white, in that community. It highlights Bristol in a very bad light, and it puts the police in a situation where they're seen to be oppressing black people.
It is about asserting police authority. It is about developing a style and technique of public order that is quasi-military and that is not prepared to accept a degree of community autonomy, that is not prepared to accept alternative lifestyles, that's about quashing dissent.
Pressure mounted in St. Paul's, and Mr. Balagun adopted a provocative stance.
I believe that Operation Delivery was actually an abortion.
Kawumba Balagun is no stranger to controversy. As a guest of Sinn Fein, the political wing of the IRA, he's courted it in Bristol, he's currently embroiled in it in Belfast.
It confirms the natural affinity we have with the Irish.
It is alleged that the Bristol West Labour Party has, in the Bristol Evening Post, been supporting IRA and Libyan terrorism, because I would have thought that the opposition front bench would like to actually deny this and actually repudiate that constituency party.
Order! Is he aware that same Mr. Balogun, very latterly, has just been calling upon the IRA to assist the ANC just in the same way as Libya helped the IRA? Is it not essential that the Labour Party repudiates Mr. Balogun and kicks him out of the Labour Party?
Yeah. Some of us had stuck our necks out, made ourselves fairly unpopular, I can tell you, by saying, look, give this bloke a chance. The first thing he does is turn around and go off talking to Jerry Adams in Belfast. So I think enough is enough.